And we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds of bantamweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the... Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. A little head hunting with the right. Gonzalez is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
What's the hook?
If you are the fighter with the lower stamina, and you know it, going up against the guy who can really go the distance, how do you go after it right from the gate?
Well, I don't know that you go after it right from the gate, because then you're basically telling your opponent, I have no chance. I'm desperate. I think you go out there looking like you're ready to go the distance. Maybe he'll start to slow things down a little bit and worry about the late rounds himself.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Halfway through round number one. Gonzalez's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Resourceful hook by Nonito Donaire. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Gonzalez. Donaire's able to land a good, solid left hand.
Finish with the hook.
A headshot blocked.
Work the body.
Way to block there. Good block there by Chico. Last 10 seconds of this first round.
It's all right. Keep moving.
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Chico. Nonito Donaire's good, clean, and effective punching damaged his opponent in that last round. Good two-punch combo by Nonito Donaire. Chico's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Good block by Nonito Donaire. Not able to land the headshot. Well, nowadays we have so many different weight classes. Used to be only 8 weight classes. Now with all the super and juniors attached to every weight class, you can go up and down the scale with ease throughout your career. Is that good for the game?
No, I don't really think it is, because you're making it too easy for the fighters. You know, I'm not saying that it's not good that they have an alternate to a weight class, but a lot of times when you make things easy, they're going to go for the path that is easier. In other words, somebody should be a middleweight. Now all of a sudden they're going to be a light heavyweight. They're going to be a super middleweight, where with a little discipline, they would have fit into that middleweight frame. It wasn't that they couldn't make it. Now you make it so easy, they don't want to make it.
Halfway through round number 2. Donaire stunned by that shot. Boy, he was damaged, but now he's defending himself well. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. And he just holds on there. Clinching his opponent. Nobody likes to see that. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Nonito Donaire. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own.
Keep your head moving.
Gonzalez is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Let it go.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Gonzalez is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Didn't get it done going to the body there.
Defense.
Chico's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch.
Keep your distance. Get in there.
Donaire's opponent has to be getting a little frustrated here. Remember, he had him stunned earlier. He had him damaged a bit, but now the clinching.
Well, that's what he wants him to do, Joe. He wants to frustrate him. If he frustrates him, then he can recover a little bit. He can get him out of his game a little bit, and then maybe he can launch a comeback in the later rounds.
Gonzalez is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
Left and right. Move your head.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Move your head.
Now hugging on the inside. Donaire's punch didn't come close. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. There's a straight right hand. Not able to land the uppercut.
Get in there.
Tucks those elbows in. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Move your head. Muévete la cabeza.
Gonzalez's defense is paying off now.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Nonito Donaire.
Head movement. Head movement.
Chico's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Good defensive skill. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Go out and get it. Go out and fight this guy. Take it to this guy. You have to go.
Nice. And relaxed. You're in control, all right? Got that? You're in control. So, take your time. Right.
Start of round number 4. Chico's sizzling up those punches thrown stats, but nothing else is working for him. He has not earned a single round on your scorecard.
If I don't like the kind of punches he's throwing, he should go to the butcher shop. Cut some fat off those punches.
Stay away from
Now he ties up there. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Donaire's out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is it? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he could go through that door.
Gonzalez's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Come on, keep focused.
Halfway through round number 4. Gonzalez's punches are way off the mark. He's been committed to throwing plenty of them. He just hasn't been committed to hitting plenty of the target.
No, and it's not like his opponent suddenly became the invisible man. I mean, he's right there in front of him. It's just that he's tired, and these punches are coming from left field, and guess what? They're not getting to the plate.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. You see him holding on. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
You need to keep that head moving.
Gonzalez is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
Brace yourself.
Gonzalez has been hurt. What a big shot. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? Gonzalez's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. 4th round now with its last 10 seconds. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Donaire's corner is like a congratulatory receiving line right now. They're just thrilled with what went down in that last round as he scored the knockdown. Teddy, what would you recommend? Chico's been stunned. Somehow he's avoiding going down here. All of a sudden, some good defense after a lack of it cost him. Gonzalez's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Relax, relax. Cover your head, kid.
He just missed that shot up top.
Hey, gotta see that coming. Let's go.
Look at that combination by Nonito Donaire.
Move your head. Muévete la cabeza.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. 1.5 minutes to go. Nonito Donaire's got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there, but his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
He missed with that headshot.
Face yourself.
Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Chico.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Nothing there on the punch by Nonito Donaire. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. And this round comes to an end. In between rounds here, Chico's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have 2 eyes, right? Use the good one.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. He missed that uppercut.
Come on, keep focused. Finish with, hey, hands up.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Wow, look at that, trading shots. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Get out of the way from the punches. Move your head.
Gonzalez has got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Still not moving enough. Move, muévate.
Gets rid of that body shot. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Good defense, just covering up down low. Nonito Donaire's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. And he ties up on the inside.
Good work.
Gonzalez is able to avoid that punch. Blocks that belt line well. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Gonzalez.
Fix yourself.
Keep working the body.
Gonzalez is proving to be elusive. Blocks away that headshot. This round comes to an end, and you can just see that he doesn't have much to him. Not much energy there. I mean, how does a trainer fix that?
Well, first of all, you said a key word there. You said you can just see. Well, his opponent can see it, so he's not going to slow down. His opponent now is going to come out even faster. So if you're the trainer, the first thing you say is, hey, take a deep breath, get yourself together. Don't let this guy know you're tired. You're not tired.
That was a miss by Nonito Donaire. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. That was a fine block by Nonito Donaire. Donaire's defense is playing a prominent role in this fight, Teddy.
Yes, it is, and specifically what it is he has good fundamentals. He keeps those hands up real good. You know, they're attached. They're up around his chin. His elbows in. You know, he has a real shell there that's not easy to penetrate.
Gonzalez is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Chico.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
Oh, things opened up, and he was able to place the right hand well.
Stay with me.
Well, he just went from hunted to hunt. Big shot there. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? Gonzalez is back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments.
Yeah! Good work! Keep moving. Gotta be Zeno coming.
And this round comes to an end.
Your fight.
Beginning of round 8 as we look at Teddy's scorecard, and how else could you score it? Nonito Donaire has been doing anything he wants to do tonight, including dropping his opponent.
Yeah, he's way ahead in this fight, and more importantly is his opponent now is so discouraged. I don't see any chance of him creeping back.
Parries that punch away. Chico's just a completely different fighter now. I mean, he was stunned earlier in this fight, and since then, there's just more of a defensive disposition to him.
Yeah, and the important thing right now is that sooner or later, and I think it's going to be sooner, his opponent's going to see the same thing, and he's not going to stay away. He's going to get more aggressive.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Hook, hook.
Chico's effort has gone downhill here. You can tell that he does not have the energy necessary to stay in this fight.
Yeah, but now it's up to his opponent. Does his opponent have the will and the desire to get him out of there? Because if he does, he's getting him out of there.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And that's the end of round 8. Nonito Donaire is in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, too. But right now, he can't afford...
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Teddy, explain this to me. Hey, this fighter was just staggered and stunned. Now all of a sudden he's defending beautifully.
Yeah, because he's on instincts now. Before he was thinking, he was overthinking. That happens out in life in a lot of places. And now he's not. Now just naturally, instinctively, survival mode is there. He's doing all the things, Joe, that he was taught in the gym. Things he couldn't do before because he was worried about doing them. He had too many things clogging his head.
Still not moving enough. Move, muévate.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it.
Fix yourself.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Donaire's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed.
Keep moving. Gotta see those coming. Left and right. Left and right. Body shot! Body shot!
Nonito Donaire's power punching tonight has been on the mark throughout. You almost wonder if his opponent can take any more.
Yeah, well, you wonder if his opponent gets insulted if you miss him. I mean, move your head.
Keep that head moving!
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Good way to protect the midsection.
Relax, relax!
Nowhere close, that punch by Nonito Donaire. Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Chico.
Your head. moving! Keep moving!
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. And he engages in the clinch. Able to dismiss that body shot.
Punch! Punch!
They both decide to bring it.
Let it go! Unload!
Chico's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. He is damaged badly there. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Look at this. Nonito Donaire's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. Nonito Donaire's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his evening.
Yeah, bring down the curtain and make sure that more people are going to be talking about you when they leave the arena tonight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.